you're here with Ashley Faye at ashleyfayeyogalife.com. Right now we are in Japan in my little kitchen, and today we are going to prepare tofu curry. Now this recipe is great for anyone who is a vegetarian or enjoys low-fat curry, which I am definitely one of them. So this requires few ingredients and very little cooking, so it's great for a quick dish and it's very delicious and healthy. So first we want to start with our tofu. Now I have both firm tofu and light tofu because I want the consistency to be a little bit thicker. So I'm going to use about 50 grams of my firm tofu. So let's just cut this. And you're going to need a blender. A blender, a knife, and a cutting board is basically all you need for the preparation of the dish. So we're going to put that right in there. And then we're going to get our soft tofu. And here I have about 150 grams of that. So I'm going to pour that in the mixer as well. Put that in there. Now tofu is a great source of protein. It's very, very healthy, very low fat, and studies help prove that it protects the brain as well. So it's a brain food, which is always great to eat. The next ingredient that we are going to use is spinach. Now spinach is an excellent source of fiber, source of vitamins, and just a great health benefit. So I'm going to use a little stalk of spinach. You can use more or less if you want more spinach or less spinach, depending on how you like your curry, to be a little bit thicker or to be have a little more spinach taste. So we're going to chop this up finely here. And your spinach goes into the blender with the tofu. Now next in line we have our garlic. Garlic is another power food. Garlic is great for colds and flus. It's an antibiotic, or they say a natural antibiotic, so it's a great health benefit as well. So we're going to cut this or chop this up very finely. And we're going to put this in our blender as well. And notice how all of these foods are raw. And raw foods are much healthier for you, or you get a lot more health benefits with raw foods than cooked foods. Next we have ginger. Now we have fresh ginger, and we don't need that much of it actually. I'll probably only use half of this because ginger is very strong taste. So I will just use half of that. Chop it up very, very finely. Ginger is a great food for any cold and flu sickness, especially for the stomach, and also studies have shown that it prevents ovarian cancer for all of us ladies. This is a very health benefit food. Next we have our green onion. Now we have chopped green onion. I'm going to chop it up a little bit more, just a hand or a pinch of green onion. Green onion also has is a great source of vitamin C. Going to put that in the blender as well. Next we have our curry powder. So depending on how strong you want the curry to taste, I'm going to use half of this package. I want a strong curry taste, but I don't want it too overpowering. So I've already used half this package, and now I'm using the rest of it. Next we have tonyu, which is, in Japanese it's tonyu, but it's soy milk. So best soy milk to use is unfortified because it has no cholesterol and it has very, very low calories. So we're going to put some tonyu into our mixer, and this is going to make it a little more thick and creamy. Next we are going to use sugar. Now I only use a little bit of sugar because mixed with the curry it gives it a nice sweet taste. So another alternative you can use is honey, but I'm going to use a little bit of sugar. Just pour that in there, excuse me, I'll get a little more. And lastly, I'm going to use a little bit of salt. So just pour a little bit of salt in there. So in my blender, I will show you I have the tofu and the curry and all the other ingredients, the sugar, the salt, the spinach, the garlic, and all of these foods are very, very healthy for you. It's a very low calorie and it's very tasty. So we're going to put this on here. Make sure you put the lid on and start the mixer. So after you finish blending your mixture, just take off the top here, and I'm going to show you mine. Oh, I'll take it up here. I'm going to show you mine. It's a beautiful green color. Very, very lovely. Looks delicious. And I'm going to take my spoon here. I'm going to check the consistency, and I'm going to taste test it. If you need to add a little bit more sugar or salt, please do so. Wonderful. So I'm not going to add anything to this dish today, but after I finish this video, I'm going to eat this with some soba noodle. Now you can also eat it with vegetables, or brown rice is also very good with it. And you can either heat it up and have it as a hot dish or a cold dish. So this is a great food for again, anyone who's vegetarian and anyone who's sick too. There's a lot of health benefits in here that has natural ingredients to kind of boost your immunity, and it's very delicious. So thank you for visiting Ashley Faye Yoga Life today and cooking with me. If you have any questions, you can email me on my website at ashleyfayeyogalife@gmail.com. I wish you luck with your cooking, and be healthy, stay strong, and namaste.